Hi everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be working on another Project Life spread for week 15 of 2024. So this week, as you can see, I have a nice big blown up picture. So that definitely means that it was a slower week or I did not have as many photos going on. So that's kind of the first thing that I'm taking note of. And it's a little trick that I learned from Dearly D over on her channel. I've mentioned it so many times at this point, but I learned it years ago from her. I thought it was such a great idea. Sometimes she would blow up one photo to be a 6x8, and that seems to work out really nicely if you have a slower week and you have a photo that maybe is more important than the others, or you really want to make a statement with it or something like that. I have enjoyed doing that in my project life from time to time, like whenever it is fit for that week. Besides that, I do have a few other little pictures here and there, and I'm using all Studio Calico cards. So I did place a Studio Calico order like earlier in the month. So I've been having fun playing around with all of their bright colored, super fun cards. And whenever you have kind of an off week, like this past one was for me, it's kind of nice to have those bright cards to kind of spruce up the whole layout in general and give it better vibes. So you can see that for my title card, again, I think I might have done this last week as well. I don't have a lot of 4x6 cards. So I just put two different 3x4 cards together. One had the polka dots, so I thought that that would be perfect to use my alphas and spell out week 15 and stamp my date. And the other one is just kind of a little placeholder. It's a icon card with the sun on it. I thought it was cute. It brought in that orange color that I was looking for. So I just popped that on into that next place so that my title card is kind of like a 4x6, but made out of two 3x4s. So as I go about all my photos for the week, you'll see that I did not have very many. So the only pictures that I ended up taking throughout the week were this card that I'm working on right here. I have some flowers that I bought one day. I've been dealing with a few medical things, doctor things. So one day when I had to pick up my prescriptions, I bought a little $10 bouquet of flowers to just kind of brighten my day, brighten up the house. And I was really happy about that purchase. Besides that, you'll see that I just went to Google and I printed off a Desperate Housewives image there because that has also been a huge binging show for me this month. It's been so much fun and I've super enjoyed it. It's kept my spirits high and I've had a blast. I've started, I think, when April began and I'm already into season 5. So, I mean, I've just been watching it like every chance that I get. So it's been really fun. It's a rewatch. It's actually the second time that I've rewatched it. So third time in total, but it's been years since I've rewatched. So it's been really fun. My mom's also watching. She's a little behind me, but it's been fun getting to chat about the show as well. So I popped that in place. Now I'm working on that card now, but I don't end up liking it, the one where I'm talking about Desperate Housewives. So I do change that by the end. My other photos are of a lunch that me and Will had together. And then also I screenshotted like a end of the season post by the Grizzlies. So their season is over. It's been a really hard season for Grizzly fans, but we're excited and optimistic for next year. So I just screenshotted that as well. And then I have that take note card beside it, which is going to be the perfect spot to add in all of my journaling about the entire week. So this large photo here is me at the doctor. And so I did have to go to several doctor's appointments this week. Will had a doctor's appointment. It's just been that kind of time where, there's just been a lot going on as far as that goes. So I just used my Sophie Alpha stamp. And I'm stamping out too much doctor and adding that on because that's kind of like how this whole week was. It was going to doctor's appointments, dealing with all of that stuff. Taxes were due. It was just kind of like a more of a bummer of a week. The Grizzly season was over and it didn't end on like a super high note. We've dealt with all this stuff throughout the season. So it just kind of was one of those weeks. So I added the large stamped title to that photo. And that was partially why I decided to blow that photo up, was because I knew that I wanted to make some sort of stamped title like at that top section where I just had a little bit of the wall showing. So that ended up working out nicely. here I start to add on my journaling about the show. But as I placed it down, I mean, I finish it, I set it over here. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But as time goes on, I just thought it wasn't really speaking to me. And I kind of wanted to redo it with more of like a specific card about watching a TV show. So you'll see I just trade that out. And then I'm adding in all of my journaling here on the Take Note card. I love that one. I think it's so cute. And I love the orange pops. This one was kind of one of those weeks where I kind of had bold colors in my photos, even though my photos were so like just random, but with the red table of the food photo. And then also the Desperate Housewives have like red apples with them. So I had these pops of red, and then the photo of the flowers had like, I think reds and oranges and yellows in it. So I was really trying to bring in those colors either through my cards or through other little embellishments here and there. So here you'll see that I ended up changing this card to one of those currently watching cards from In a Creative Bubble. So these are just an old favorite, and I still have a few hanging around. So I ended up just popping that into place. You can check off if you're watching a TV show or a movie. So of course this is a TV show. And then I just went ahead and rewrote out my journaling. And I just like this one a lot more. It's structured a little bit better. It was made to talk about a TV show, and I just kind of liked the vibes on this one a little bit more. So happy that I changed it out. And besides that, that's pretty much all I'm going to do for this week. So even though it was kind of a blah week, I really do love these Studio Calico cards. They brightened it up. They really made it feel more fun and enjoyable. And I had a lot of fun working on the spread. And that's one thing that I super love about Project Life is even on like the kind of not as good weeks, it is such an easy project for me to do. It's quick, it's simple, and it's something that I can easily keep up with. So I just keep coming back, and I always love documenting Project Life. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this process video. Please give me a like and consider subscribing. And of course, I will be back at you super soon. Have a great day, friends. Talk to you later. Bye, y'all.